Hey, welcome to Cattywampus Acres. This is Jason, and today I'm going to show you how we get our chickens to work our garden. If you don't know, if you're not familiar with chickens or you're new to chickens, I want to show you something. And you may not have noticed, because if you didn't grow up around chickens or you don't raise chickens, one thing you may not know is they got these nice sharp claws on the bottom. And chickens, if you look behind me here, they will turn a 3-foot, 4-foot pile of anything, dirt, compost, poop, hay, they will turn that into a flat area in no time. And the chickens will literally work and work and work until every last bit of nutrient is out of there that they want to eat. And then we're left with their poop, which is full of nitrogen and needs to compost, and then all the other stuff that the ground wants. But I'll show you. Look at this right here. Look at those things. She said, hey, but she's gonna do all the work. Her and the other girls are gonna do all the work with these sharp claws of theirs, and this is what chickens like to do, and this is natural, this is organic. You don't need fertilizers, you don't need any of that stuff. The chickens will take what they need, they'll turn it around in their body into tons of nitrogen, and they will scratch it back into the ground and make it good, make it wholesome, and make it really fertile soil. And so that's what we're doing. If you want to learn more about chickens and how we use them and what you need to know to get started with chickens, I'm going to put a link up here in the corner, and you can look at our other chicken videos and see what we do with our chickens and learn more about, so you can raise chickens yourself. Okay, so inside here in the garden, what we're going to show you is what we're planning on doing here. We tried it on a smaller scale last year, worked a little bit, but we're going to use these chickens that are just our regular layers, and we're going to keep them in here over the non-growing season, the dormant season, and we're going to let them work this area where we had rows last year. And if you look over here, you can actually see some cabbage that didn't quite make it before the frost, and we have a few different things over here growing. And then in the back is our raspberries, which we'll keep an eye on. If we have to protect it, we'll protect it. But yeah, Lauren, can you sort of tell us what we're doing in here?
All right, so what we did in here is we put, like Jason said, we had rows here in the ground this year. We have some leftover cabbage and stuff. We had a bunny, a rabbit that was getting in and devoured majority of our fall crops. So we didn't plant any more just because, you know, life gets crazy. But what we're going to do is we're going to prep this ground now for our spring planting. So there is a few things in here that we do want to protect. The rest of it, leftover radishes, leftover cabbage, carrots, anything like that that we're not worried about, they can all have that. What we do want to protect is our garlic. So we planted elephant garlic here, and we don't want them destroying the tops, scratching any of those bulbs out. And so what we've done is we have put some fencing over and zip tied it, and to keep them out. We don't want to destroy any of that or disturb that, and we know that anything chickens can destroy and get to and eat, they will do so. So we've got this well guarded to keep the chickens out of it.
Now this is January. This is middle to, I guess, late January, and we planted this in November, about 6 inches deep or so, and you can see all that garlic coming up. And this elephant garlic is super strong, and garlic needs to grow through the winter because it's got a very long growing period. But yeah, so this is what, and I'll even show you this gigantic one up here. Yeah, that guy back there is already probably 4 inches tall. So as long as we protect this from the chickens and just let them go, the garlic will grow and grow and grow, and by the time we get to probably the end of spring, the beginning of summer, this elephant garlic that we planted in November, these things are going to be massive. So this is our first year with elephant garlic. We've planted other garlic and didn't do so hot, but we wanted to try this elephant garlic because we love garlic around here, and we know elephant garlic is more of an onion than it is a garlic, but it's still got that good garlic flavor, and so we're gonna have lots of it because we use a lot of it. So yeah, we're gonna let this grow. We'll see how it goes, but ultimately this is what we're doing for our garden in the winter. I think as a homesteader, someone's trying to be more self-sufficient, anything like that, ultimately what you're trying to do is utilize your land, utilize your garden, utilize your animals all the way through, all year long, even when you're not growing. We don't have a hoop house yet or anything, something we plan on for the future, but during the winter, this area that we can't necessarily grow in right now because we have this sort of colder weather, this is what we're going to do now. And this is more of a permaculture technique where you let your chickens work your garden, and this is something like guys like Justin Rhodes have been doing for years and years, and that's what we're doing for the garden this winter. We are going to be building a greenhouse in the next couple weeks out of some old windows, so tune in for that. That's going to be a good video series. Also keep up to date with us because this garden we're hoping to be booming, and we're growing out, and we're growing as far out as we can, and hopefully using all of this area that we can and utilizing it to grow food, because this grass isn't going to do us any good. So thanks for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.